Another Friday, more toilets going out. We got about 60 toilets going out today. Heading up to Polyjohn, Canada, the makers of all the portable toilets and accessories. Matt's ordered some parts. I got about a 40-minute drive up to Polyjohn from where I'm at now. And we'll grab some parts for the yards. I think he's got some soap dispensers. I'm not really sure what he's ordered, but we'll see when we get there. And then we'll drive down to Toronto. We got another late drop today. It's supposed to be 4 to 7, but luckily she let us know this morning that the park's opened early and they're able to get the gates opened at noon. So I think that event's got 30-ish toilets, some sinks, some accessible units. So we'll be 3 or 4 of us will go down and help set up that event.
Yo, what's up? You're grabbing a few cases of soap dispensers. You're grabbing some black hose, like that black hose that goes behind the sink. You're grabbing some of the gray hose that goes like for the actual toilet flushing mechanism. You're grabbing a couple of those little nozzles where the actual blue water sprays out of the toilet basin. You're grabbing 5 urinals.
All right, we're here. What do you order? 20 sinks? I just said he didn't order sinks. 20 sinks. Thought on that call, Matt, you said you didn't order sinks. Did he order sinks or not?
Yeah. He did, but he didn't want them. They said they'd pick them next week.
Oh, okay, perfect. That works for me. Oh, so this is it?
Yeah. How much?
Okay. I thought it was way more. That's the last of it?
Yeah.
All right. Quicker and less stuff than I thought, so I just want to double check about those sinks. Probably could have fit them, but he's getting those later. I guess when we don't need them now, no reason to grab them. That was fairly painless and quick. In and out in like 5 minutes. Now we got a nice little, probably hour and a half. Back to Toronto. All right, made it to the yard. I think Matt's testing some toilet paper and he's all excited.
Right, new toilet paper day. This is the 2 kind of styles we use right now. This is a 500 sheet U-line roll, 420 sheet Everest roll. This one's slightly bigger. Both nice quality. Generally use this for events. This more geared towards constructions. One of the things that we find with events is the amount of toilet paper when you have a big event goes through quite quickly. These are 1,000 sheets, so essentially double the amount of the ones we're currently using for events. I'm hoping these ones last a little longer. We always give extra toilet paper for our suppliers. Definitely a little thinner than the U-line. Thickness, definitely slightly thicker on the U-line, but sheets-wise, double the amount of sheets. Clearly a ton more in there. On the one hand, yes, it's thinner. On the other hand, you have as much as you want. That's the thing.
In the yard, Matt's unloaded.
Urinals. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Oftentimes we get some guys throwing burning plastic or cigarette butts, that kind of thing in there. Those need to be replaced. A bunch of soap dispensers, which I'll kind of go over in a second. Sewage hose, this is what connects the sewage pump in the toilet. So, you know, those damage, they rip over time. Those have to be replaced. Sink line, this is in the back of the sink. Pumps the fresh water up to the top of the sink. Very important but small part here. The nozzle for the toilets. That's where your either fresh water or blue chemical come out of, flush the toilets in the units. They go every once in a while. As you can see, we didn't need many, so that's a good sign. So our events get to a certain age, we convert them. You can see these are a bunch of events that we've had over the past year or so. This was an event unit previously. As you can see, we drilled out the holes here. We convert them after time to put them into construction units. So we add the sink, add the paper towel dispenser. That's why we picked up all those soap dispensers. We're converting a bunch of older events into construction.
And again, little hack. If you want to know, oh no, this one's 2023. So you'll be able to tell what year. There's a little like, on all the newer ones, there's a little thing there that tells you. So if you want to know what year the toilet is you're going in, just check that.
2025. So we built this event unit a couple weeks ago. That was the result from last weekend.
They get beat up.
Rental truck also need oil changes. Speaking of that, this truck is replacing a 2024 Chevy that we have down for a new transmission, which is great. So this thing's been great though in the meantime.
My personal truck before we started the business was a Dodge, and then I kind of went off Dodge to Chevy, but GM thought it'd be cheaper to rent us a Dodge, and you know what? I think we're going Dodge now. I'm really liking this truck. It tows great. 18 unit trailer, no problem. 12 units, 8 units, that's all butter for this thing. Looks like we might be switching and buying some more Dodges, so maybe keep that in mind, GM. Most of our stuff is Polyjon. They ran out of gray doors one time, so we ordered these orange doors. To be honest, I actually kind of like them. These are more the construction ones. They're a little rougher. Our usual colors are more of this gray all around, orange trim. They work well. It's about 11:15 right now, so we'll probably leave here in the next like 15-20 minutes. All I got to do is load up. We're just going to run a trailer over, meet with the event organizer. They'll give us the rundown of where things go. So instead of one big convoy, we're just going to have a few guys do individual trips.
We're going to drop off first trailer load, and then Simon and Dave are going to convoy with us on the next trip. So we'll touch back in then. The joys of driving in the city. Pulled up to the event here, just waiting for the organizer to give us some directions as to where everything's going. Got a stage set up there. Doesn't look like much now, but in a few hours it'll look like a full-blown event. Brad's just packing his patience today, you know. Nice little field in downtown Toronto.
Changed a little bit because of the drop-off window change. So I came down with Matt, we dropped 8 units, got them set up here, know the plan, and then Dave and Simon are following on in a second. So I'm just gonna stay here and chill. I got these lined up where they need to be, the rest of them ready to go, and then I'm just gonna wait till the other guys get here. Not a bad spot here. We got some washrooms. The park, I don't know if you can see that, they also have washrooms, so we just set up a little bit here. We got only 8 right now, just the start of a big L they're going with. They wanted to keep it open to the public. Last year they did 2 lines face to face. Apparently people are having sex in them, so they said, hey, I want to keep it more open now so people can't sneak into the bathrooms. So that's their plan. So I'm just gonna go and I'll meet them at the gate so they drive in, know where to go. Until then, my job's done. Got Dave with us. This will be the longest drive I've ever done this truck. Yeah, I've never driven. I drove it around the yard when we first got it, and then I moved it out of the way one time.
I love driving this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice actually. Yeah. Dave's squeezing the truck here.
I know my truck. Relax.
Expert driver Dave.
I'm Simon.
And what you like.
And what I like?
I don't know. Yeah, you get the straps off. I'll rip 2 off this side and we'll back it up. All right.
Yourself.
All right, nearly done the setup. Dave, Simon are out of here. Matt's come back for one more trip. He headed out a while ago. He'll be here in a few minutes. 8 more to go, and then we're out of here. So it's supposed to be a 4 to 7 drop. It's 3 o'clock. There's Matt pulling in. Last of them coming in. We'll be out of here by 4. Better than starting at 4. All right, I'm hopping.
What are you doing here?
I know. I feel like just hung out here all day. Took a little longer than expected, but not bad. Probably only 3:30 right now, so I guess it didn't really take longer than expected, but a few change of positions. Got one main group of toilets and 1, 2, 3 other groups, along with some hand wash stations sporadically placed for the vendors, the food vendors, ice cream trucks or something like that. Matt's just doing the final walkthrough of the units, making sure everything looks good, and then we'll head back to the yard. Probably take us 40-45 minutes to do 10 kilometers, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Not a bad one. Not a bad day.